vital to plant health.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm a fourth-generation farmer. My great-granddad came out here and bought the first 160 acres back in the late 1800s. Since then, we have increased the farm to just over 350 acres. We grow alfalfa hay, pasture, and beef cattle. I was chosen years ago to be the keeper of the property and continue the farming legacy. It's been a good life. I've enjoyed every minute of it. But recently, I'm starting to turn this property over to my kids. Farming isn't a short-term process.
Well, a lot of that has to do with the fertilization and enriching the soils and providing what the plants need to grow and survive. And a lot of that comes from, the work that we do, produce Protassium Plus. Our journey on Protassium Plus starts on the far remote west side of the Great Salt Lake. The Great Salt Lake is 35 miles wide and 75 miles long. It's the fourth largest terminal lake in the world. It's only one of 3 lakes where you can find potassium and sulfate. The transportation across that lake is one of the amazing engineering feats in history. We actually flow the brine from the west ponds to the east in an underwater trench called the Barrens Trench. It's a 21-mile journey and takes 7 days. This process is a 3-year process. Even after that brine transfers from the west side of the lake, it's 2 more years to have it go from brine into that final raw material. We bring in hundreds of thousands of gallons of brine a day during the summertime and spread it across 47,000 acres of ponds and use that for an evaporation system. As the water evaporates out of that brine, it deposits the minerals that we're looking for. At the end of the summer season, we drain the brine and we prepare for harvest. We haul millions of tons of raw materials from those ponds where they're deposited into the stockpile to feed our process plant. The entire plant is designed to purify those raw materials and advance the potassium solids while rejecting some of the less desirable minerals like chlorides and sodiums. Each step of the process, as we move through the crushing to the reaction to the cooling steps and the conversion steps, further purifies that raw material and draws us to that final Protassium Plus product.
Well, that's interesting. Your product is low in chlorides because we do not want to put any more chlorides in our ground here.
That's one of the great things about Protassium Plus is that it's very low in chlorides. It also provides a sulfate source and it doesn't add salts to the soil. Protassium Plus Organic is the only domestically produced and packaged sulfate of potash, certified and approved for use in organic food production. A lot of what we do seems to be similar to what you do. We get up in the morning and gear up. It's a lot of hard work. There's no shortcuts.
Exactly. Do not want to take shortcuts. Mark, currently I'm using muriate of potash, and from what I understand, it's higher in chlorides. And what I want is what's best for this plant right here and what's best for my customers.
Protassium Plus is known as 0050, 17S, which means it's 50% potassium, 17% sulfate sulfur. It has virtually no chlorides and has a low salt index. Exactly what you need for your crops.